You, Adele?
You want to go back there?
Nobody's going to make you do anything you don't want to. What?
Hiya. Ah, how's your dad?
I'm going in to see him later.
With Christy?
I think so.
Look, what's gone on? I mean, why have they charged Marty? He wouldn't dare to flee.
That's what we've got to convince the world.
Yeah, we'll tell him that I'm on his side, OK?
Thanks.
The scary thing is that the real murderer's still out there walking free, and he's probably laughing his head off because some innocent fella could go down for life. See you later. See, it's no use.
Hey, whatever happens in life, never give up hope. Never. Come on.
What do they want? Just being nosy, you know what they're like. I'm sick of it.
Well, we're stuck with it until they let your dad out.
Are you stupid?
Del, there's enough going on without you whining again.
No, let her have a say.
Why'd you have to keep arguing?
Say what you want, Adele.
Go on.
I can't.
Look, over the next few weeks, all sorts are going to be said. So you've got to feel free to speak your mind up. Go on.
Well, me dad... Well, he said he'd do anything to protect us, and maybe if he thought Anthony was never going to be out of that bullying thing with Imelda Club.
Stop right there.
Well, no, I'm not saying he did it or anything, but...
That's what you're hinting at, though, isn't it?
No, it's not. I'm just asking the questions, because I don't understand it.
Why do you keep looking at me?
He's just wondering whether he should be listening to all this talk about your dad, love, that's all.
Look, I'm sorry for saying that before, but it's all dead confusing. Everyone in school's starting to ask if he could have done it now.
Well, tell them no.
I know that, but with people asking, whispering, talking behind our backs...
Will you tell them all no? No way, right?
All of us here know that there's no chance of your dad doing what he's accused of. But we must be prepared for the police to ask us questions.
Or a solicitor if this gets to court.
But...
What?
Well, I know my dad didn't do it, but why did he go to that pond, eh? What was he looking for? Won't have to ask him when I go in and see him.
There's only me and Jan allowed to visit.
No way.
That's changed, actually. It's only me today.
I thought you put my name down as well.
I'm sorry, my head was all over the place.
Oh, great.
But not too much for you to get a visit. Well, whoever goes has got to ask him why he went to the pond.
You all right, Aunt?
Looks like he's going to faint.
Quick, get him on the couch.
Here, I'll see to him.
Hey, don't go putting your faith in some guardian angel solicitor getting our Marty off with this.
And what do you suggest? Handing him over? I don't know how yet, but there is a way out of this.
Yeah, tell me Dad I'll be in tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry about the visiting.
We need some kind of rota.
And don't forget to ask him why he went to the
Pond, yeah, I will. Sorry, no problems.
I didn't sleep a wink last night.
And I slept like a log.
I'm worried about the Clough lads. You didn't see the state they left Marty in.
And won't they back off now?
Oh, do you mean now one of our family is definitely in for murdering their sister? They'll be on the bounce. And Butch Cassidy and his mate Sundance from next door, they'll be up for it. It's going to go off big style.
All this pressure on our Anthony.
Listen, I'm going to have a word with him.
Don't you dare.
Look, I've got to find out if there's anything in what he says that's going to get Marty out of this crap.
You don't say a word. It was bad enough having to tell you and Marty. He trusts me.
Yeah, and he's trusting you to come up with something. So what is it?
I'll talk to Marty about it. But don't you dare say a word to Anthony, because any of your gentle persuasion might just push him over the top. And neither me nor Marty will forgive you for that. How are you doing?
Oh, well, you know. Grieving for the wife that left me and then was killed by a police helicopter, and now I'm charged with murder. Oh, but apart from that, it's going to be a great Christmas, you.
Don't.
Why did I go to that pond? I mean, why didn't I just stay away?
Steve and Adele want to know what you're doing there as well.
You told them nothing. What about our aunt?
Terrible. We were all talking about it today and he nearly fainted. He's not eating properly.
But just well, whatever happens, I know I'm doing the right thing. He couldn't cope with this. I've only been in here 24 hours. What about our Christy? I thought he'd come with you. What's that?
He persuaded me. You know what he's like.
What are you talking about?
I had to tell him.
About what Anthony told us? Why?
I told you, it wore me down.
Well, the police were you down just as easily.
His family.
Yeah. But he confides in a girlfriend who's got a brother, who's got a mum, who goes to the butcher, whose wife's a hairdresser. Get the picture?
I'm sorry. But Christy's hardly likely to tell anybody, is he?
No. Because he's a fella.
What?
Tell a bloke a secret and he'll keep it. Tell a woman and she'll think it's a secret after she's told just one other person.
Well, it's a good job I did something wrong, innit? Because now you can take all your anger out on me.
It's not like that.
You forget I lived with you for long enough. I know you.
Leave it, Jan.
I haven't got anybody to share this with, so Christy's a safe bet.
Yeah, well, he always was, wasn't he? It's always cosy between you.
Oh, see ya.
Sit down, please.
I'm sorry I told him, but I'm going to need someone while you're in here.
Well, unless my luck changes, you're going to need him for some time yet.
My dad's never going to get out.
And you're going to have to get real with this. Dad's in it deep.
But he never did it.
We know that. I'm not trying to accuse him or anything, but the body was found at the pond and he was seen there right before.
That could have been for any reason.
Yeah, but don't you see what Dell's saying? The busies are putting two and two together, and with someone seeing him there, I'm wondering if he can get off.
I know, wait, that he can get off with it.
Go on then, now.
Well, if the person who did it owned up to it, then he'd get out, wouldn't he?
Why didn't I think of that?
You don't understand now. I know who...
Yeah, you know who did it. That's why my dad's in jail. Christy, I'm going to Laura's.
And you shouldn't be talking about knowing who did it. Careless talk and all that. Blaming Laura!
Must be the Cloughs.
Oh, why can't he leave us alone?
Are you all right?
Yeah.
I tell you what, come on, I battered him, but that's the last thing my dad needs.
Oh, so we let him get away with it?
How are we going to get to Laura's?
I'll take you as soon as we've secured the windows.
But what if they come back again?
They won't. They've made the point. They won't want an all-out war again.
You get off. I'll see to all this.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll stick around for a bit as well.
Come on, sis. Might you be all right, you with me?
I'm serious. You don't say anything that you got any idea who's responsible for this Imelda Clough business. We're going to get your dad out of this.
This the wonderful Cloughs?
Well, we didn't see him, but it wouldn't be anyone else, would it? Look, do you mind if I leave you this mess? I need to go get some plywood.
You're going to be long.
Be right, won't you?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I think I've thought of a way of getting our Marty boxed off.
What? Smuggle a file in for him?
Simpler than that.
Don't involve Anthony turning himself in, does it?
No, even simpler. And get this, no one goes to jail.
You're kidding.
Just got to add the finishing touches, make sure it works, and he'll be out. All right, bro?
I'm very far from all right. If you breathe one word of what you know to anyone...
I haven't told us so.
I mean it, Christy. If this gets out...
It won't.
I don't want our Anthony involved.
I know. Look, you can rely on me, I promise you. Really?
Take a wild guess. If it wasn't for the mess I'd leave behind, I'd top myself now.
Come on, don't be talking like that.
I mean it. How's the little fella?
Sound?
Oh, come on, Christy, I need to know.
He's all right. Had a brick through the window last night.
What?
It's all right, Jan's with him.
What about Steve and Adele?
They're fine. And they don't know anything about Anthony. And they're all behind you, Marty, all of them. We're going to get you out of here.
How? I was in the water. I was in the culvert with the body. I touched her. How can I get out of that?
Well, if you just listen, I'll tell you. You were there. That's a fact. There's nothing we can do to change that. So, either you did it, or you know the person who did it.
The finger of suspicion points fairly and squarely at me.
End of. But there's someone else. Someone else with more than enough reason to have a go at that girl. Someone involved. Someone who's not here anymore to say that you're lying.
Diane.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Her kid's getting bullied at school. She's suffering from depression because...
You want me to blame my dead wife?
It's not actually as bad as it sounds.
Is that the best you can do?
All right, Marty, it's just an idea.
You're sick!
All right, mate, it's stress, you know. Thanks. I am trying to look for a way out of this for you.
There isn't one. All right.
What the hell are you going to do, Mart?
I don't know.
You'll have to tell the truth.
No.
Look, let's just talk it through. What if you tell him everything exactly as it happened?
I'm not turning hands in.
But he did it.
I'm not doing it.
Marty, he needs help. His head must be cabbage to do a thing like that.
He's not a murderer.
I know, but he still needs to talk to someone. He must be going off his head with his old fella stuck in here for something he did.
He'll cope.
How?
Well, Steve will look after him.
No. Jan will. She'll be in there like a rat up a drain pipe.
Well, she is their mother.
Oh, yeah, when it suits her.
She won't leave again.
Oh, she spun you a line, has she? Well, she was always very good at that.
No. She just wants to be with them.
Oh, come off it, Mart. She walked away once and she'll walk away again.
Who was married to her? Me or you?
Look, all I'm trying to do is get you to see what it's going to be like for Anthony. He's living with a woman he barely knows, having to keep his mouth shut, not allowed to talk to anyone because he's not allowed to admit to what he did.
Still better than this.
Is it? He'll end up losing it, Mart. There's more than just your life at stake here. He'd be in one of them young offenders institutions like you've seen on the telly, like holiday camps. And he'd see psychiatrists and therapists. Marty, he needs help.
How can I turn my own son in?
You'd be doing him a favour. Let's face it, Marty, he did it. He killed that girl, and you're not going to change that.
I can't put my own son away.
And you can't take the rap for him either. How's he going to feel when his dad's been beaten up in prison? Locked up with all the lunatics and the paedophiles and the scum of the earth? Face it, Marty, Anthony'd do 4 to 5 years tops. You're going to do life, and that'd kill him.
I can't.
Oh, come on.
It's my fault. I told him to stand up for himself. It's a...
Tell him to kill her.
He thought he was doing right.
Well, he wasn't. And now we've got to find the best way of helping him deal with it. Come on, Marty, think about it. Think about what's best for Anthony.
Look, I know what you're saying is right. But that's not a decision I can make.
Look, you've got to.
No, I don't. And neither do you. So put it out your head.
You're making a big mistake.
I can't do it.
You heard from me, Dad?
No, hasn't he phoned?
Oh.
Can't be easy getting to use the phone in a place like that. There must be hundreds of them wanting to call home.
What did Christy say he was like yesterday?
He said he was all right, but I mean, you don't know if that's me dad putting on a show to stop us worrying or Christy lying to make us feel better.
Lynn, can I go see my dad?
I've told him no.
It's not up to you.
You're not going?
I don't think it's a good idea, love. It'll only upset you, not to mention your dad.
Oh, please.
Look, your dad wouldn't want you seeing him in there.
Steve's right. Not in a place like that. Where is she?
You can't say her name, you know. She's had to go home.
She coming back?
Yes. She's just got a few things she needs to sort out. Get a car sorted, ask her boss for more time off, check on the house. You're gonna have to eat something, you know.
I know what he'd like. One of his Nin's veg and mince specials.
I'm not hungry.
There's some Christmas pudding and custard for afters.
I said I'm not hungry.